Hello and welcome to your second screenwriting lesson. In the previous and first screenwriting lecture, you learned to think like a screenwriter, to unlock the screenwriter's mindset. We dived into the world of scripts for three fantastic reasons. First, to supercharge your storytelling skills, to unlock the secrets of script study, where you learn that by dissecting scripts, you get to see the magic behind how stories are woven. Second, to deepen your film and TV appreciation, where you learn that script study serves as your exclusive backstage pass, let's say. It allows you to unravel the intricate layers and appreciate film and TV on a profound level. And finally, to learn to craft your own stories, for you not only to understand how they work, but also gain the tools to write your own compelling stories. In this lesson, I will teach you how the secrets of screenwriting craft becomes your tools for storytelling mastery. It all starts with breaking down scripts. Our journey begins by dissecting scripts. We will unravel the layers, understand the choices made by writers, and explore the structure that makes stories tick. Whether you are here to boost your storytelling powers, deepen your appreciation, or become a screenwriting maestro, it all begins with thinking like a screenwriter. So if you are ready to dive in and unlock the magic of scripts, let's start by decoding effective stories. The power of reverse engineering. Unlocking the secrets of effective storytelling involves breaking free from the idea that there is a one-size-fits-all format for great stories. Instead, picture story structure as a flexible software, let's say, that your brain uses to navigate the vast and ever-changing world, envisioning countless narrative pathways. Given the immense diversity of our world and the ever-expanding possibilities for human action, your brain can conjure up an infinite number of story forms. While this diversity is exhilarating, it presents a practical challenge. How do you become a more effective storyteller without a single master narrative to guide you? Reverse engineering, a technique dating back to the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. In his Poetics, Aristotle dissected popular scripts of his time to understand their inner workings. He observed that tragedies induced cognitive effects, especially pity and fear. Aristotle then traced these effects back to plot events, such as the crucial moment of anagnorisis in which a character experiences a tragic epiphany, like Oedipus realizing his fateful prophecy. Aristotle's two-step process for reverse engineering stories persists today, utilized by theorists and practitioners alike, including screenwriters in Pixar's Story Lab. Here's how it works. Identify cognitive effects. Uncover the script's impact on the audience's mind. Explore how the script influences the audience's cognitive landscape, touching on emotions, feelings, moods, attitudes, and perceptions. Dive into the intricacies of the script to pinpoint the specific ways it molds and shapes the viewer's mental experience. Trace back to story structure. Connect cognitive effects to script elements. Once the cognitive effects are discerned, trace their origins back to the specific elements within the script that trigger these effects, much like Aristotle linked fear and pity to particular features in a plot. unravel the narrative structure to understand the cause and effect relationship between storytelling elements and audience reactions. The benefit of reverse engineering, particularly for screenwriters, are profound. Recreating brilliant effects is one of them. Unearth the creative logic behind masterpieces. Unlock the ability to recreate the brilliance found in your favorite script without resorting to direct imitation. Grasp the underlying creative logic that informs the choices made by the scriptwriter. It allows you to emulate brilliance while infusing your work with authenticity. Developing original voice. Forge your unique narrative voice. Utilize reverse engineering as a tool to carve out your distinctive narrative voice. In the vast landscape of storytelling possibilities, freely choose your storytelling models, allowing reverse engineering to guide you in developing an original voice that resonates uniquely with your creative expression. Understanding author intention. Peek into the minds of authors. Embrace the opportunity to peek into the intentions of authors you admire. By reverse engineering, you not only gain insights into their success, but also empower yourself to make innovative storytelling choices. This approach grants you the ability to understand, appreciate, and adapt the intentions of celebrated authors while crafting your narrative. Embrace reverse engineering as your tool for unraveling the magic of storytelling, navigating the diverse world of narrative, and ultimately becoming a master storyteller in your own right. Cracking the code, understanding script formats. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty of screenwriting, let's tackle a crucial aspect you need to master to kickstart your screenwriting journey, let's say. That's formatting. The thought of a script format might seem like a complex puzzle, but fear not. It's not as intimidating as it appears. In the golden age of the studio system, formatting had strict rules. Margins, page-to-minute translations, and more. All followed a set pattern because everyone in the studio spoke the same language. They all referred to script. But a time has changed since the 1970s. The studio assembly line was dismantled, and now creativity, financing, and even production often happens outside the traditional studios. While there are still some basic rules, don't stress too much about the intricate details of formatting. Your first script will likely be valued more for its story than its formatting precision. Focus on telling your story effectively. But let's not throw all cautions to the wind. Here are a few fundamental rules most scripts adhere to. First, get a screenwriting program. Invest in a screenwriting program like Google Docs, Amazon Storywriter, or the industry standard Final Draft. It automates most formatting and saves you lots of time and effort. This investment not only saves you valued time, also enhances the efficiency of your screenwriting endeavors. Let's decipher slug lines. Scenes commence with a slug line, a concise descriptor comprising three essential components, either EXT for exterior or INT for interior, the specific physical location, and the temporal indicator, like it's a day-night when. These elements efficiently convey crucial details at the outset of each scene. They provide a clear foundation for the unfolding story. Categories of script content. There are two primary script content types: scene descriptions, often referred to as action beats, and dialogues. Action beats are written in the present tense, emphasizing key elements with capital letters. Dialogue begins with the character's name in uppercase letters. They create a distinct format that aids in the clear presentation of both visual and verbal elements within the screenplay. Guidance on camera movement. Refrain from detailing the camera's actions. That responsibility falls under the director's purview. Your primary task as a screenwriter is to vividly articulate the scene, enable the director to visualize and determine the optimal camera capture based on your descriptive narrative. Commencing your script. Initiate your script with directives such as fade in or cold open if you want, or commence without these instructions, leaving the decision to include them or not to the discretion of the director. This approach allows for flexibility in the presentation of your script's opening. Addressing technical formatting queries. When faced with uncertainties, examine your preferred screenplays for insights. If your specific inquiry remains unanswered, it may not be a significant concern. It may not be a big deal, really. Trust your judgment and proceed in a manner that aligns with your understanding and makes logic to you. Now, before we end this lesson, I want you to remember, formatting is the backbone, but your story is the heart of your script. Your story matters most. I think we'll wrap up today's lesson. Thank you for listening and see you in the next lecture. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions. Ben Gilani signing off. Lights, camera, and action.